Okay, it is the Fantastic Four on FX, which I haven't seen in a really long time. And then I have this, which we're gonna eat. So I was just watching my sons on Instagram dancing, and my For You page on Instagram used to be all of my sons, and now it's back to my old Instagram, which is kind of like mega negative news and stuff like that. And I'm wondering where my positive sons and daughters dancing Instagram went. And who controls shit like that? You know? Because all of a sudden it's like super positive. And it's like all of my sons and daughters dancing. They're like so good at dancing. And if I could put the videos on here, I would, but that's my phone, so. And then I wake up from a nap, and it's back to like KTLA 5. Mother kills child who's 2 years old and buries her in the backyard and pleads not guilty. And I'm just like, what happened to my positive Instagram? Like, where the fuck did it go? And why is KTLA 5 posting snuff films? Like, why are you profiting off of murder and death? Do you ever think about that, news channels? When you could be like posting like positive shit? And be like, look at all the positive people out there. They exist. You're safe. Like my regular Instagram, if I don't fucking curate the fuck out of it, is so negative. It's like all rape, murder, molestation, child pedophilia. Like it's just all like the worst parts of society if I don't like step in and like curate my Instagram. It's all like, what are we even doing here? I don't want to be here if like child of 4 lets daughter drown and ingest cocaine while she naps. Like that was literally on my Instagram. It gets the worst. Like I just want my sons on my Instagram For You page at that point, like dancing. Like it's literally positive for like 24 hours. And all of a sudden it's like the same Instagram. And I'm like, what happened to my other Instagram? Like literally what happened to it? And I have to go back into my likes and make sure I'm like following all of the people that I liked. Like usually it's intuitive. And if you just like a video, it'll start showing up on your For You page. But like Instagram's not intuitive at all. And so like you don't have to like it, and you probably don't even have to follow it. You probably have to literally tell Instagram to its face, like, no, I don't want to see like all of the murder and like pedophilia in my face every day. Like I'd rather just see my sons dancing for their life. And Instagram's like, no, I want to show you like the murder and the neglect and the pedophilia. And you're like, why? Like, why? Alyssa, are you a horrible person that you need to show off like in horrible ways? Because, like, why? That's what just happened to me with Instagram. I woke up from a nap and I turned on my Instagram and it was all just like super negative again. And I was like, what happened to my positive Instagram? Like, it was all just like super positive, super happy kids, 20 plus. Some of them were actual kids and they were all like such good dancers, so amazing. It was just so amazing in so many ways, And then I wake up and then it's back to like my normal Instagram where it's like KTL5, where it's like Blake Lively can't even live without being a dramatic bitch and we literally hate her. And it's like literally like the New York Post. And you're like, are you a journalist or are you just a gossip dramatic queen and you literally need to be fired because you don't know how to keep it professional? And I'm like, how many times do I have to say that? I've already said it to you once, New York Post. You don't know how to keep it professional. You're a bitch. You hate people. And you don't deserve to be employed. And I've said that to your face. So I don't want to keep saying it to you over 20 times. So I'd rather hang out with my sons and daughters who can dance and are happy than to go back to my fucking negative Instagram land where you can't get a clue, you can't get a hint that you're not welcome here. And you can't talk shit about Blake Lively because you look like an idiot. Okay, if all you're doing all day is talking shit about someone, you literally have no life. You have zero things going on for you. And you don't deserve a salary for that. You don't deserve $30,000. You don't deserve $60,000. You don't deserve $80,000. If all you're there to do is talk shit about a person, you don't deserve a fucking salary because all you're doing is being a blood suck out of all of us. It's called Debbie Does Dallas. And you're a Debbie Downer. No one wants to be around you, including me and my Instagram. And I was like, yeah, what happened to my fucking positive, happy Instagram? It's all replaced by fucking negative hashtag. Hashtag I don't care about life. That's my Instagram. You don't care about life, bitch? Why are you here? Why are you on earth if you don't care about life? That's my Instagram. That's not me. My Instagram does not care about life. I don't want to be on my Instagram because my Instagram doesn't want to care about life. So I want to be on my positive Instagram train. I don't want to be on my default. I don't know why my default Instagram train goes to this super negative part of life. Woman stabs child 5 times right side out of Walmart. What the fuck are we even talking about? I don't want to be here if a woman can fucking stab a child outside of Walmart. I don't want to be here. Am I making myself clear? Nobody wants to be around you, Stephanie, and I can't make that clearer enough. No one. No one wants to be around the negative Nancy that you are. Literally no one. I just want to be around the positive sons and daughters that I have on Instagram, or I don't want to be here. And so if you fill my fucking comment section with your negative KTLA5 murdered daughter at 3 p.m., then I don't want to be here. So put it in my comment section and prove to me that I don't want to be here, because I'm the princess from space and I know exactly what that means. That means I'm going to be pulled out. And we're not going to be with you anymore. I know exactly what that means, so you know exactly what that means. It has nothing to do with a natural death. I get pulled the fuck out. So that you can go crazy, and we don't want anything to do with that shit. Nothing to do with that. Do you get it? We don't want anything to do with you hospital people who are mentally insane, who have a mental disorder and think that drowning your kid is okay. We don't want anything to do with you. You have a huge mental disorder if you think that hurting your child is okay. You are mentally disabled at that point. You are in a mental hospital if you think that hurting your child is an okay thing. It's obviously not an okay thing. It is prohibited by law. So who am I talking to? Sherlock Holmes? Who the fuck am I talking to? Keep laughing and we'll leave. Keep laughing and we'll leave. You heard me. I'll get pulled out by Colin Farrell this quick. Is Colin Farrell my dad? Yes or no? Put it in the comments. It's not funny to say you want to hurt a child or a small thing called a dog or a cat. It's not funny in anyone's language. You're not funny. It's not funny. It is literally not funny to say you want to hurt small things. It's not funny. You're an asshole. You're a horrible person. You have mental disabilities if you want to hurt small things called children and small animals. You have problems. You don't deserve to be employed. You definitely don't deserve to be employed in the government if you want to hurt small things. Bitch, you just said something about me being admitted to a hospital, so that means you need to be admitted to a hospital, and I'm telling you why. So don't fucking talk to me. Do not fucking comment, bitch. Because you're coming at me, the healthy one, who doesn't want to hurt small things. That's how I know. You want to hurt small things, bitch? Come at me in my comment section, because the CIA is listening. You okay? The CIA is listening, so I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay because the CIA is listening to everything on this fucking stream. I'm a member of the CIA, and so the CIA is listening to my live stream. And I've told you that many times. This is not a joke. You cannot hurt small things and go unnoticed. Do you think this is a joke? I am an official CIA agent. I work for the CIA. I work for the CIA. And you cannot hurt small things. And you cannot intimidate me with your 3D rhetoric. Stephanie, we are monitoring you. I work for the CIA. personally. Yes, I do. I'm a CIA agent. I don't need credentials because the CIA is actually a bridge to space. So we have, what do they call me? Operative, a CIA operative, something like that. That's what you guys called me. A CIA operative is something like an undercover cop. So I'm like, I'm an undercover cop. No, Alyssa, because I don't want you to hurt small things. So I'm not delusional. You are. You're actually delusional because I don't want you to hurt small things. And I definitely work for the CIA. This is not a Motel 6. This is my apartment. Thank you for noticing. I don't have to approve my. Does Andrew ever show his credentials on TV? So this is the kind of shit you put me through, but you don't put Andrew through. And I noticed. I'm not from an institution. You are because you want to hurt small things. You never ask Andrew for credentials, so. Because I work for the CIA and I am the space princess, and you all know that, and you come at me even harder than Andrew. I'm from Washington, D.C. So my credentials are from Washington, D.C. Alyssa, Andrew's listening. Look at how many fucking haters I have in the comment section who think it's okay to hurt small things. You're coming at me because you're mad at me for taking over the world because I'm space princess. Alyssa, you don't ask Andrew for credentials. Why would you ask me for credentials? Because I'm a higher rank official than him. Yeah, the space princess is a higher rank official than Andrew Bustamante. Yeah. How did I get into the CIA? I was president at 10 years old. My name is Lisa Simpson. Nice to meet you. Alyssa, am I alone in my room? Alyssa, am I alone? Or is the CIA monitoring this chat right now? Put it in the chat if you think I'm alone and the CIA isn't monitoring this chat on behalf of me to keep me protected. Alyssa, am I alone? Or is Andrew Bustamante monitoring this chat? Alyssa, walk in my room then. If I'm alone, why don't you show me how powerful you are by walking in my room? You're only here in the comment section because you can't walk in my room to show yourself how powerful you are because I am one with Brandon Lee, which is Men in Black, which is a level higher than CIA. I am in the CIA because I am still alive. But I got a bunch of dumbass fucking Bustamantes who think they're powerful as fuck and they're just mortals. Why would you think you're powerful as fuck if you're immortal? That's like really, really weird to an alien because you've never met an alien before and like you think your like 3D life is like totally normal and safe. Alyssa, can Vasily come over and come pick me up, and can we go get engaged right now? Or do you just want to be like, Claire's not welcome to the wedding? Put it in the comments. Is Claire welcome to the wedding? Put it in the comments. You just be yourself and you'll get abducted, because we literally hate you as aliens. The CIA is basically all aliens, so we literally just hate you. So you'll get abducted. It's not a problem. Alyssa, you're the mental patient because you don't believe in space and time. So you're literally mental. You're literally insane, and no one likes you on Earth at this point. No one likes you on Earth at this point if you don't believe in space. No one. And I hope you know that. Alyssa, I'm Jean Grey, so I am the Space Force. Methanol? Methany? Methany, my aunt, or methanol? Because I did used to call my Aunt Bethany Methany, and she's gotten a lot better. And so you want a reminder of where she's been, because you're an idiot listening in. There's no such thing as crab people. Aliens are fake. Alyssa, I'm the only one that can lie. You can't lie. Do you get that? Your consciousness. If you can lie, your consciousness. Your consciousness at that point. I'm getting married. Nice to meet you. He got me a ring, but it's only in the Palladian side, and so you can only see it on the Palladian side. It makes me really angry because it's a huge, like, 5 carat fucking emerald diamond that my fucking fiance Velisi gave to me, and I can't see it because I'm reptilian. Can you guys see it? You guys want to see my reptilian parameters? I don't think you can see them on the screen. There's like 3 little bumps and they make a triangle, and it's my reptilian parameters. It makes a pyramid. It's on this hand. I wish you guys could see it. But it's like 3 tiny little bumps, and you can see it in person, and I always show it to people like, bitch, I'm fucking monitored. Fucking back the fuck up. Step the fuck off. And I'm monitored on this side by the lower aliens called the zombies, and you can't see it on this hand either. Can you see it like this? So you can kind of see it like this. It's my zombie bite. Okay, so I was already bitten by a zombie on this hand. And you can see it. I'm sorry I'm so pretty and like you are like mad that you can't marry me. And that's why you have such animosity towards me. And I am the only reptilian on Earth. When you say this woman's not reptilian, it makes me the only reptilian. So there's my zombie bite. You can kind of see it in this light. So I'm monitored by the zombies from lower Earth called 1B, called The Last of Us. I'm obviously Ellie. I'm obviously Abby. And so I'm monitored by Palladians on the side by the zombies, and we're trying to get a Palladian marking on my hand, and then I have my reptilian marking on this hand, which would go up to, well, it's a gray monitoring system on this hand, gray aliens, and then it goes up to reptilian system, and that goes up to Mars. And this was given to me by Mars. This was given to me by Chris Evans. It's kind of going away. It's kind of receding, my zombie bite. It is kind of receding, and that means that it's receding from Earth, and then it will come back fully real on 3D. And I'm warning planet Earth now. And I am part dude because I am part Hayden Christensen. Yeah, I am part Hayden Christensen. I am my husband. Yes, I am. Yes, I am Hayden Christensen. Correct. Nice to meet you. My name's Hayden Christensen. I am Anakin Skywalker. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I am. I changed my name to Annie because you all think Alyssa is God, and you think you can just call yourself Alyssa. Oh my God, my name's Alyssa, and then you think you can get away with like God codes because you just call yourself Alyssa. And so I changed my name to Annie. Anakin, you guys. So I changed my name to Annie. And I change it at the very last part because you're thinking you're getting away with it. You belong in a padded room wearing a helmet. And his name is Caleb Hendo 1. You lick windows. Caleb Hendo 1. Plus, it's not a joke. This is monitored by the CIA. If she slaps herself, I'll sub. Again, it's Caleb Hendo 1. If she belongs in a padded room wearing a helmet, press 11. Caleb Hendo 1. And then he went on to say 11. So S she Sue underscore Anu says just block him. So Caleb Hendo 1 wants to know if do you eat paint chips? She needs more paint chips. Love, Caleb Hendo 1. So if you troll me, you will become the main focus of this broadcast because I am trying to help influencers to not commit suicide because influencers have a lot of trolls and the trolls say shit in the comments, and a lot of times that leads them to suicide. So that's why I'm here being an influencer. And I've said that multiple times. This chick thinks she's an influencer. They're the funniest part about this. Cool. Okay. That guy underscore 23 says, we will talk. Please talk. Thank you. I'd love to hear what you want to say. So please talk. That guy underscore 23, please talk. Caleb Hendo 1 says, she definitely smokes rock. So he's definitely a troll trying to influence me to negativity, depression, etc., etc. And that can lead to people taking their own life. So people like him don't deserve an internet credential. They don't deserve to be on the internet because they're only here to literally hurt people. And that's what I'm here to show YouTube, the CIA, and everybody else that's monitoring me. Alyssa, you can't be hurt by random comments. And yes, people can be hurt by random comments, and it doesn't give you a right to bully people. You're actually not allowed legally to bully people. So you should step off the internet if you're only here to bully people. Ain't nobody here to hurt you. You're hurting yourself, duh. Caleb Hendo 1, shut up. Okay, so he needs to leave. Shut up, shut up, shut up. All him. So he needs to leave. He's being monitored by my lawyers, by the CIA, and he won't stop, by the government. Alyssa, come on. And it's Pinth, Pinth. So it's just a bunch of people coming here in the YouTube chat to bully me while they know that they're being monitored by the CIA, the government, my lawyers, etc., etc. You can't afford an attorney. I have a team of lawyers. I have like 5 lawyers. So I can't afford an attorney. I have 5 lawyers. I am CIA and I have 5 lawyers. So you should probably stop. Lawyers, you're in a room of a Motel 6 in somewhere just backwards, Tennessee City. If you got a lawyer, he's probably slamming down Michelob's at a nearby bar, and that's SA_TAN 67. How do comments affect you? So, you generally shouldn't come onto a live to bully or hate a person. You generally should come onto a live because you are simpatico, you resonate, or you think the person is affecting your life in some sort of positive way. So that's really why you would come onto a live. So if you come into a live in a negative way, to constantly infiltrate their life in a negative way, you are considered a bully. You are considered harassing. And all of that is actually prohibited by law. And so that is actually taken up by lawyers and the government to prevent further damages from happening, aka people taking their lives or damages from their life literally happening, because people can lose their houses because they're being bullied, etc., etc. So all of that does affect our lives, and you can't come onto a live to mutilate a person, so to say. Does that make sense? In corporate speak, does that make sense? Because if not, we do have lawyers to provide a full law term to show you how real it is. So Alyssa, you're literally JFK-2026. You're literally hitting me right now in the comment section, and I just explained it to you. You're not allowed to come online to literally bully and harass people because that's an arrogant support of the government system, and it's not supported. It's actually prohibited by law. And for some reason, commenters can't get it in their head that they're not allowed to comment. It's your comments aren't anonymous. We know exactly who you are. So we can prosecute you for commenting viral videos and bullying and harassing people. Does that make sense? I am my own lawyer. My lawyers actually look to me for advice. So, no, impersonating a police officer is definitely not okay. I completely agree with that. You should never impersonate a police officer. I completely agree with that. Who hit your happy ah? So that sounds sexual. So that sounds aggressive. So I would keep the comments more in a positive direction if I wanted to maintain a good position in this chat and not get sued beyond belief, because you're all going to get sued for bullying and harassing people at large. And right now you're bullying and harassing me, and I have a team of lawyers. I have 5 lawyers. I am in the CIA. I am a member of the government. because I work for the CIA, and you're continually trying to bully me. Alyssa, you are in the position of power here as the owner of the stream. You can control who can talk and who gets to stay here. So, again, you want me to do something and you don't want to control yourself. And unfortunately, you are liable by law to control yourself. So, that's how the law works. You have to control yourself, baby. I actually don't have to control you. Alyssa, they're monitoring this live. So you don't own this live, and they are monitoring this live. I own this live. And if you don't respect me, it will go to my lawyers and the CIA. Does that make sense? Yes, I am from the CIA. I work for the CIA. Alyssa, I'm not impersonating a federal officer. I do work for the CIA, which is above a federal officer. I do not work for the FBI. I don't work for the FBI. A federal agent, if I said I was a federal agent, I would be the FBI, and I don't work for the FBI. So I'm not impersonating a federal agent because I don't work for the FBI. So, what questions do you have for the CIA? Um, my my official title is CIA agent. So the FBI is the federal government. So there's like state, municipal, state, federal, and then CIA, which kind of goes above federal. And there's MIB, which is Men in Black, and then there's space, if that makes sense. So I'm a part of the CIA. Does that make sense? So I'm not impersonating Keanu Reeves, who's a federal agent. So it kind of goes above. So if you're listening to me, it goes state, then federal. And then above federal, it goes CIA. So it's kind of above federal. Does that make sense, guys? Because you're such assholes in the comment section. No, I obviously do talk about what I do, and so does Andrew. Short bus. So you hate retarded people. Calipendo1 hates retarded people. Please report him to the FBI. So I will report you to the FBI, but I'm not a part of the FBI quite yet. And I did try out for the FBI like 20 years ago or 10 years ago, and then I just didn't go forward with it. But I'm a member of the CIA. So if I was a member of the FBI, I would tell you guys, and that would be a federal agent. Does that make sense, guys? How did I get into the CIA? I was the president at 10 years old. So in 1990, I became the president, aka Lisa Simpson. And so I was the president in the shadows, and you knew me in the light as Lisa Simpson. And that graduated me into being a member of the CIA after that. And I think I've said that multiple times. President of the United States. So I became the president of the United States at 10 years old, and I was the shadow president. So I am Lisa Simpson. Yes, at 10 years old. So 1990, I became the president of the United States, and they created a document called The Simpsons, a penitentiary assassination attempt. They created an animation of me to show that it was real and that Lisa is actually the president of the United States, and I am Lisa Simpson, and that's why they showed that. Does that make sense? Or are you crazy and are you hearing voices? Because that's actually what happened. So nice to meet you. I am actually Lisa Simpson. Alyssa, I was Lisa Simpson in 1990, so I was 10 years old and the same age as Lisa Simpson. So this is Lisa Simpson at this age. Are you guys American? Because you don't act like Americans. My brother is in the military. Okay, so Bart, you guys want to know about Bart? So one of my Barts is a welder, and one of my Barts is in the military. So I'm actually best friends with Barack Obama and Trump, but for some reason you won't believe it, but it's the truth. This stream is being reported for impersonation and abuse. And I'm wondering what impersonation you're referring to and what abuse you're talking about, because I'm literally only talking about my own life as President of the United States. And you referred to me as Lisa Simpson, and it has been documented over time and space. So there's no impersonation and there's no abuse going on. So it is a false accusation going on in my comment section, and I need to report it. The Simpsons is real. So in 1990, I became the President of the United States. In 7D, it was in the light and it was real. And in 5 and 3D, it was more in the shadows. But it was known that I was the President of the United States since and when I became 10 in 1990, I became President of the United States as Lisa Simpson, as my cover name. So that was my cover name in 3D and 5D. And they all respected me as a member of Congress and loved literally every law I came up with, including inclusion. Inclusion was a big thing that I came up with. So I have all of the launch codes because I am the president. I am Putin. So I have all of those codes. So Alyssa, Satanism is a real thing. Satanism is real. And I support it 100%. I support real Satanism 100%. Let me call Teddy right now. He's right there in Venice. He's 5 minutes away. Can Teddy come and pick me up? Call your family. Can Teddy come and he's right there. He's 5 minutes away. Is he allowed to come pick me up right now? Is he allowed to come and pick up Lisa Simpson right now? You're not helping and could bring her further into psychosis. Alyssa, I am definitely President of the United States, and we have the documents to prove it. in 3D. It was in 7D and 5D, and it is coming to 3D, so you will look extremely stupid. I am already dead, and you will look extremely stupid, so please let my father come and pick me up. Alyssa, you're sick. It's bugs in stuff 3934. She's sick. Alyssa, you're sick. Is my dad allowed to come and pick me up from 5 minutes away? Alyssa, Jesus is my brother, so who are you rebuking? Is he allowed to come and pick me up? What did Lisa play? It was this one, right? I don't remember what it's called, but it's like this one. So yeah, I can play that. Please be nice. She don't seem okay. Local police station should get notified soon. Been reported. She's having a mental break. So they want me to actually stop talking. So Alyssa, can my father come and pick me up? No, because she's having a mental break and you're fucking threatening us. And it's happening on the live right now, and it is witnessed in the comment section, and I am a member of the CIA. I am a Satanist. I believe in adrenochrome. So do the cops. They're Satanists. I get paid $100,000 a year being a CIA member. Alyssa, do I support Jesus? Jesus is my brother, Michael Lee Janello, and I support him. Oh boy, this poor thing. So why do we let those words tell us what to do, is what I'm wondering. Because we know they are the losers. She kind of looks like she got hit. Is it pink or brown? And I am reporting it to the cops in El Segundo. Your comments right now to Henry Collins. Give us the launch codes. So there they go up to 5D. Are you okay and do you need help? It's Candy Sugar dash NH6UF. Oh, so we want the rainbow body, do we not? She's in a hotel. Anyone know what state? And that name is Bug in Stuff 3934. Okay, ain't nobody scared of no police, and that's Hot Fuzz 88. What can we do to help? And that's Candy Sugar dash NH6UF. Do people in the CIA have a badge like the cops? No, not usually. In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Mutate of my brains, you know, I wish I knew the funky. Old no soul says you're in a hotel. Prove it. Call room service and have them bring a roasted pig with an apple in its mouth right now. Okay. Adrian Dak Enlightenment says call your dad or give him his number, please. Okay. Mick7256 says, are you okay? Wait, where are you? I just joined the live. Humider Humper is triggering my OCD by saying blink twice if you need help. Okay, Bugs and Stuff 3934 says, I'm very worried about her. Candy Sugar NH6UF says, Bugs, I am too, but I'm not sure if she is trolling. Bugs and Stuff 3934. Yeah, the mod makes it seem like rage bait. Pinth says, Alyssa, you're okay. Valkyrie04 said she was in El Segundo. K Fletch 1012 says, you realize we can see the chat, right? Stop reading it. And I'm reading it to the cops. Bugs and Stuff 3934 says, do you take daily medication? Is there anyone we can call for you? Hot Fuzz 88 says, show us the cops. Where are they hiding? Tell the cops to do a welfare check, please, and make sure you're okay. Bucks 8281 says, are the cops in the room with you now? Valkyrie04 says, still have yet to see the lawyers you promised, LOL. Okay, Bugs and Stuff 3934 says this is also kind of sick if she's faking this, and I'm reporting that to the cops. Alyssa, I have lawyers and the CIA monitoring this account. I might have cops as well. You don't have inference skills at that point. Alyssa, I'm telling you the truth. Prove it. I'm a member of the CIA. I am Joan Carter. Okay. Humid or Humper says 100% institutionalized at one point. Bugs and Stuff 3934 says, should you be drinking? Alyssa, Andrew says he's in the CIA all the time. And you never ask Andrew for credentials. So I don't know why you're asking me for credentials. You never ask my teammates who are men, who are males in the CIA service for credentials, but you always ask me for credentials. And I'm like, you never ask Andrew for credentials. So I don't know why you would ever ask me for credentials. Okay, Pinth says, you're going to become the New World Order princess. And I'm reporting that to the cops. That is correct. Okay, so Bucks8281 says, she'd be kind of cute if she wasn't crazy. And I am reporting that to the cops right now. Alyssa, I have to clear the FBI. Oh, honey, call for help. And it's AREZZO 5564. We'll call the cops on you then. Back at Honey Buns. And that's Martin Thornberry 76. And that's called a false accusation because I'm not doing anything. So you can't call the cops on someone who isn't doing anything, or you are wasting taxpayers' dollars. I hope she gets help. Candy Sugar NH6UF. D Silva 1100 says, Karen, call 911. Manuel Rodriguez IV2IF says, cops won't listen to you. Okay, Pint says, Alyssa, the cops are coming to your door. So it's a false accusation, and that's also reporting false news. So the cops hear that and they hate shit like that because you're a horrible person for saying something like that. So, Pint, I'm just going to block you because now you're saying, Alyssa, are you scared? So you're scared because you just decided to call the police on someone who's innocent in your mind, and now you're scared. Martin Thornberry 76 says, schizophrenic, obviously. Okay. Justin X IEE says, you looked pretty from your videos 7 years ago. Bad Bing 1980 says, Putin with a wig, laugh my ass off. And yes, I would agree with you completely. I am Putin's daughter, so you should watch what you say to me. I am 100% Putin's daughter. So you should 100% watch what you say to me. Hi, my name's Alyssa Putin. Nice to meet you. I'm a Russian national. I am in full support of the Soviet Union. Nice to meet you. I am 100% a member of the CIA, and I am Putin's daughter. It's nice to meet you. And I am a Russian national of the United States of America. It's nice to meet you. can't exist without the Claire. Thank you. I love my dad. This is so hard. I can't leave her. Sultan. I can't leave. I can't. I can't. I can't. No. I can't leave her. It's, I can't leave my sister. Show me you love my family. Please. I'm not gonna leave my sister. I'm not gonna leave her. What is wrong with you? Show me you love my family in the comments, because I'm not gonna leave my sister. I'm gonna take her with Putin with me. She is Joe and Will in Russia. I'm not gonna leave. Show me you love her in the comments. Show me you love Claire. Show me. I'm not leaving without Claire. They obviously know exactly what we're talking about. I didn't think it. I'm upset. They won't let me go home to Santa Barbara. They know exactly what we're talking about. So I need to go home to Putin and I need to say Claire with me. I'm so I cannot. But they know exactly what we're talking about. Goodbye. Goodbye, USA. So we're not gonna export him. Listen, I'm Russian. God, I'm working. You're back to Russia, you assholes. Don't listen, Bucky. It's not going back to Russia. He let me out of it like once in a while, but he never let me up clear. He never let me have my sister. Every time. He never let me have my sister. Gonna go to Russia. This is my sister. So make sure you're living a good life and you get all of the trips you deserve. So when you hate us, listen, I love my sister. Why do you do this to us? Why? Listen, listen, you can have an apartment in New York. Why? Why would you do this to us?